Okay, Chapter 1, Lesson 3, Measuring Angles. Definition we're going to need today is about angle addition. Angle addition says that two smaller angles can be added together to make a larger angle. So I could take a smaller angle like this, add it to a larger angle like this, and then it would be a complete larger angle in blue. Angles can be classified according to their measures. The table below needs to go into your notes, so go ahead and pause and do that. Then in the exercises here, classify each angle as acute, right, obtuse, or straight. Well, number one, we can see that the angle measure is more than 90, so this one is obtuse. Number two, we can see that that's less than 90, so it's acute. Number three is less than 90, so it's acute. Number four is a straight. Number five gives us the perpendicular sign, so we know that it's a right. And number six is an obtuse. Okay, I'm going to pause and try to find a protractor here. Just a second. Okay, so when we're using our protractor, why won't you let me? Do I have to select tool? There we go. We want to make sure that our circle is lined up exactly. Our vertex there, my T, is lined up exactly with the bottom edge of my protractor, so that the arrow here is going through. Come on, the arrow right here is going at the 0. Okay. So let's read what it says down here. First thing they want to measure is starting at P, go through T, and to S. So if I start at P and go through T and down to S, notice that my 0 starts right here, and so I read on the inside of my scale, and that reads at 110 degrees. Okay, on the next one it says M through T to P. So starting at M, going through T and back out to P, notice that this time my 0 is on the outside, and so I read the outside numbers and I get 70 degrees. The next one is M through T to R. M through T to R. I know that it's more than 90, and so I read the outside one, which is 140 degrees. The next one is QTS. So QT to S is 90. The next one is NTR. N to T to R. Now this time it might take a little bit more work. I noticed that N, if I'm reading the outside numbers, N is at 30. Reading the outside numbers over here, R is at 140. And so if I subtract those two numbers, I would get it at 110. The next one is RTS, which is small, so I'm reading the inside numbers, which is 40. The next one is MTS, 180 because it went straight across. The next one is MTN, which is small, so that's 30. QTR. So again, in QTR, I have to read, so I know that this one is at 90, and this next one is at 140, and when I subtract those, I get 50. The next one is PTR, which P is at 70 and R is at 140. And so when I subtract those, I get 70. The next one is NTP. N is at 30, P is at 70, so that is a 40. And the last one is PTQ, which Q is at 90 and P is at 70, and so that one is 20. Now it says go back to those angle measures you found in exercises 1 through 12 and classify them as right, acute, obtuse, or straight. So this would be obtuse. This would be acute. Should do it in a different color so you don't think it's the same thing. This would be obtuse. Right, obtuse, acute. Straight, acute, 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 acute.